what it means to be a gamer. That's what I'm here to tell you about today and why you should become one too. Now, there's a couple things that I want to go over, but one of the biggest things is going to be what it means because you don't know why you would want to be one. And it's probably something maybe you shy away from. And you need to understand first what it means to be a gamer. So, what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about someone that has a love for something that it can be frowned upon by a lot of people. It's not necessarily for everyone. Some people hate it, but there is a huge community of gamers, and we'll get into that. But I just want to explain, what it means to be a gamer is, you think about it, you want to do it, you want to get better at it, you want to expand your horizons. It's an outlet for you. A lot of people, they work really hard. They have really hard lives. They work long hours. When they get home, the dad that just worked 9 hours and then came and helped and with the kids, and they're finally down, and he blah blah blah, all these different things. Spending an hour or two playing the game can be a huge outlet for that guy, right? Or maybe a way for a wife to connect with her husband is by playing games. I know lots and lots of different couples that are like that, and they're able to connect through those games. It's a different experience, and I want to get into more of the why and I guess more reasoning on how you can do that as well. So the first thing is there's different categories of gamers. So a little misconception is you have to be this super nerd to be a gamer, and that you have to know all these things, and it comes with all these different blah blah blah. It is not like that at all. There are gamers that play tactical FPSs like CSGO, Valorant. There are people that love battle royale games. Last one standing wins like Fortnite, Apex Legends. You have Call of Duty Warzone. You have H2H, like so many different awesome battle royale games. You have PUBG. Some of the best games of all time are battle royales. Then you have, your casual Nintendo gamer, playing stuff like Mario Party, maybe a little bit of Zelda, or maybe some Super Smash Bros. Those are huge, more casual, play with your buddies, or more like play with your family type games. Or you have things like open world or RPGs, ARPGs. You have things like Diablo, Skyrim, Path of Exile, these awesome open world games, God of War, Elden Ring, that really, bring to life a character that you build in. So those are, so many different, you have the 12-year-old Minecraft gamers, you have the Animal Crossing, you have League of Legends, the MOBAs, like so many different categories. I promise if you wanted to, you could find something that works for you. And it's a lifelong hobby, let me tell you. It is not something that people ever give up. The scenario I mentioned with the dad who wants an outlet for an hour or two. Guess what? Back when he was younger, let's say this dad is like 30. When he was 18 in college, he was grinding out games with his buddies. Like, that is not only an outlet but a nostalgic thing for people to do. And you could do it with your friends that you did it when you were 18. That's the great thing about it, is you don't need to live in the same place. You can connect with people around the world. It's really awesome. It comes with this community of people who have a shared hobby, which is gaming, and they connect through that. And you can even meet some of your best friends online, which is pretty crazy. And lastly, it is cheap. I don't care who says otherwise. It is cheap. There's so many different routes that you can go down. Like, if you want to buy a Nintendo Switch with 5 games that can last you a long time, Nintendo Switch, $300, maybe $400 with the controllers and everything. Then maybe let's put in, $200 for those games that you want to buy, 5 to 10 games. And then all of a sudden, for years, you have gaming. Now, I don't recommend the console gaming personally, but let's say you want to go the more expensive route, the PC route. You know, you spend, let's say, $1,000 on a PC. You spend $200, which you don't have to spend that much, on a monitor, and then you spend like $200 on a mouse and keyboard, right? So that's like what, $1,600? Sounds like a lot, right? You don't have to spend another dime for, you know, 50,000 hours. That's how crazy it is. Now, obviously, people do because they want to, but you don't have to. And there's a lot of people that take cheap routes, and that's awesome. It's good to way to find this hobby in your realm of opportunities. So, I just want to say you should be a gamer. There's a huge community, and you can meet your very best friend. Who knows? Maybe your soulmate if you do become one. And that's what I have to share with you today.